This is a chair-based exercise routine for anyone who is new to exercise, who is perhaps a senior or recovering from injury. You're going to sit in your chair and you're going to sit on top of your sit bones, those two knobbly bones in your buttocks. I want you to imagine that you're holding a walnut between your shoulder blades and your ribs may well flare, but instead of that, I want you to think of those sternum knitting together and you scoop the stomach muscles in and up to help that. You can have arms on your chair, or if you don't, just place your hands underneath the seat of the chair. To begin, we'll start with simply the feet. We're going to warm up the ankles by rolling to the outside of the ankle or the foot and then rolling back in. And do this about 10 times. I find this quite nice and therapeutic. I have flat feet. And then once you've done that, you're going to roll to the inside of the foot. So this is especially good for those also with edema, where you have fluid in the ankles and feet. So it just gets those muscles moving. And then stop. Now you're going to do exactly the same thing, but with the wrists. So you can have your hands just gently resting, or you can lift them up at shoulder height, and you're just going to do one way, and then the other. One, and the other. Just to get those wrists moving. So it's out and in. Now the arm stays still, so it's not that, it's literally just from the wrist. And then once you've done that, just rest them down. And I want you to flick your fingers. You're going to flick them out and then bring them in. Flick them out, bring them in. 10 is the magic number. Of course, if this is too much for you, do 5. Find your own magic number, whatever works for you. Now you're going to do exactly the same thing, only with your toes. So you're pressing your feet into the floor, your hands are going to rest on your knees, you're going to lift your toes up off the floor, scrunch them in, and then splay them and roll the foot out onto the floor. Lift the foot up, crunch the toes, splay the toes, roll them out. Scrunch the toes, splay the toes, roll them out, lift, scrunch, and come back down. So now we're going to think about our body weight on our feet. I want you to think about your body weight being on your big toe, your little toe, and your heel. And I just want you to just gently press so as you feel that. And then from there, press the whole foot into the floor. From here, you're going to hinge forward. You're hinging at the hip, so it's just hinge at the hip and then come back up. Hinge at the hip and come back up. Last time, hinge at the hip, come back up. Now we add. We're going to hinge at the hip and you're going to take a deep breath in and you're going to bring your body weight off your chair and then you're going to bring it back down. Body weight off the chair, come back down. Press your feet into the floor and come back down. Now, if you don't feel safe doing this and you can't get up out of the chair, then and have it in front of you. Have it an arm's distance away and you're going to use it, okay? So again, you're going to press the feet into the floor, you're going to hinge, and then you're going to just have that chair to help. And you don't have to come all the way up, you can just start by here. And as your confidence gains, I I want you to come upright, bend, hinge, and then body weight comes back down. So it's hinge, press the foot into the floor, up you come, hinge, bend those knees, stick your seat out to come back down. Stick that booty out. So hinge, and up you come, hinge, bend, bottom sticks out. Hinge, up, hinge, bend, and down. Okay? And now you're just going to do marches, heel raises. This gets the back of the calf working. And it's just rolling through the foot and lifting the legs. Now the other thing you're working on building is trunk stability. So if you think you've just done the squatting, you've woken up your pelvis and you're trying to keep the pelvis square. So imagine that these are headlights, the top of the hips are headlights, and as you march they're not going to swish from side to side, and we're not going to swish our upper body. That stays strong, and you just lift to where is comfortable for you, where you can keep those headlights facing front. Okay, and then place the feet down. Now you're going to go into lengthening and lifting the leg. So you're just going to slide the leg out long and really think about flexing the foot and down. Flex and lower, flex and lower, flex and lower. Bring it in, do the same with the other side. Out, flex and lower, flex and lower, flex and lower. Bring it in, slide it out. Flex, lower, reach it away from you. Reach it so far away that you lift the leg up. Put the leg down and bring it back in. Reach the leg away. Reach it so far away, lift it up, put it down. Now, think about the leg that's not moving. Press that foot into the floor so as you have stability. Don't worry about the leg that's lifting. Don't worry about how high it has to lift. Think about supporting the body, scooping the belly, pressing this opposite foot in, and all should be well. Last one. Now, if you're sat in your chair and it has arms, just sit right back against the back of your chair and rest your arms on it. If you don't have a chair with arms, you're perched at the front, you've got your walnut between your shoulder blades and your arms are down and your hands are gripping underneath the seat, okay? All the feet are on the floor, big toe, little toe and heel. And you're just going to take a deep breath in. As you exhale, lift your right hand, place it onto your left knee. You're going to just exhale and twist. Keep your knees pointing front and use your hand pressing into the side of that thigh or knee. And then come back. And then you're going to bring your hand to the other side and you're going to twist. And then come back. And again, twist. And back. And twist. And back. Now you can make this harder. Bring your hands behind your head. You want your hands one over the other, and you don't want them on your neck. You want them on the back of the skull. Elbows are wide, and you're just going to twist and centre, and twist and centre, twist and centre. Last time, twist and centre, and bring those arms down. The next exercise is the shoulder press. I've got an exercise band here. You can use a towel. A towel is absolutely fine. You're going to sit with your feet hip distance apart. Hip distance is the size of one of your fists in between your feet. You're going to hold the towel shoulder width, and you're going to reach the arms forward, and you're going to then lift them up to the ceiling and then bring them down. Lift them up and bring them down. You're holding your towel quite taut, and your shoulder blades are down and in the waist, and you're scooping your stomach muscles in and up. Do this 10 times. And bring the arms down. From there, just slide your shoulders up to your ears and drop them down. Slide the shoulders to the ears and drop them down. Slide the shoulders to the ears and drop them down. Now let's add. Taking a deep breath in, exhale, reach the arms forward to shoulder height. Lift them up to the ceiling and take a deep breath in. As you exhale, just bend your elbows out to the side and then lift them up. Bend the elbows to the side and up. Flex and lift. Keep scooping the belly and keep breathing. Whichever way you want, in or out, it doesn't matter on the move. Just concentrate on breathing in one way and out the other. Last time. Stay here and twist. Come back. Twist. Come back. Twist. Come back. Twist. Come back to center and bring everything down. Lift those shoulders to the ears. Pull them back behind you and bring them down. Bring them forward, lift them up to the ears, pull them back and down. Last time. And now you're going to roll the other way. Up, forward and down. Up, forward and down.